Hello, I'm Howie Shareff, and welcome to another show from You Call This Yoga, an educational nonprofit organization. Today we'll explore chair yoga for better hip mobility. We'll put a little more swagger in your step. Let's consider a couple of things first. I'd like you to sit in mountain pose, which involves the feet under the knees and the elbows under the shoulders. The spine is long and projected upward. The head is in line with your shoulders, and the chin is level with the floor. Another factor is the angle of the thighs. I would like them sloping downward from hip to knee. That will give us a little more mechanical leverage. I wish for you to find a pillow if you're having any different angulation than this downward slope. If your thighs are level, I'd like you a little higher. If your knees are higher than your hips, then consider 2 pillows. So go around and find something that you think will work for you. I happen to have this very plush pillow. So we'll wait a moment and I'll get set up. All right. Let's sit in sitting mountain. Feet are pressed down. Belly is up. Shoulder blades rest over the back ribs. Then let's warm up the body a little bit by breathing slowly and fully in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can bring freshness into the heart center and release on your exhale. Notice the air coming in through the nose and also as it exits. Notice if there's any tension in the breath, any limits to a gentle breathing process. You don't have to force anything, but just notice. Beautiful. One more. Then let's take the breath a little deeper, down to the belly. I'll invite you to project your navel forward on the inhale, and then on the exhale, bring the belly back towards the spine. I'll turn sideways to demonstrate. Inhale, the belly comes up. Exhale, the belly comes back. Belly up, inhale. Belly back, exhale. Let's accentuate that. Navel forward. Navel back. A few more. One more. Good, and rest. Let's warm up the shoulders a little bit because we will be using our arms. Consider on the inhale that we can float the shoulders up to the ears and exhale, roll them back and down towards our waist. And let's do a few of these. Notice the range of motion in these joints. They could be symptomatic of other issues in your body. One more. Then let's lift in reverse direction. One more. Beautiful. So let's notice our position. Are the feet and knees 2 fists apart? And you're seated in a tall manner. Then we'll start to ripple the pelvis back and forth. I'll demonstrate standing. On the inhale, the tail goes back, the belly comes forward. On the exhale, the tail goes forward, the belly comes back. So there's this opposition. So let's try that. Hands anchor on the thighs, tail back, belly forward, reverse on the exhale. Let's do 8 of these. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Good, settle. Then we'll shift direction and go side to side and hip sway. It'll be like a pendulum. We'll be shifting the weight back and forth. I'll demonstrate standing. On the inhale, you'll extend. On the exhale, you'll shift. Inhale, return. Exhale, shift. And you can try this standing or seated. I'll also be adding the elbow a little later. You'll see. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shift. Inhale, return. Exhale, the other side. I drape my arms off the chair arms. Keeps me stable. Notice my head isn't turning. Just my hips are shifting. Keep breathing and moving. Stay tall. 1 more in each direction. Then we're going to add the elbows. When the left hip goes out, the left elbow comes back. Then they return to neutral. Then we'll do the other side. Go slowly. Get the full range of motion. Can you feel as if you're walking through a thick, oily pool where you're just pushing through, going slowly? Just moving through this little mass that just causes you to go so slow and get that full range of movement. 1 more in each direction. Good, come on back. Then we're going to sway our hips in a circle. You're going to paint a circle on your chair, going around and around, and riding your sits bones. We'll use the belly breath as the guide. We'll go in a circular pattern, starting clockwise first. On the inhale, bring the belly forward, push the tail back, sweep across to the right. Exhale, come back to the right, then to the left. Inhale, up to the left, across to the right. Exhale, back to the right, across to the left. So we're using the belly to lead, the tail anchors, then it shifts direction. Go slowly, keeping the hands on the thighs, keeping the legs pointing forward, riding the edges of your sit bones, feeling the bottoms of your feet as you anchor them down. 1 more in this direction. Finish your exhale and then reverse. Swaying slowly in a full circular pattern. Head stays steady, elbows tucked in. One more. Good, settle. Check your feet. Then I'll ask you to widen the feet, just a little bit. We'll do what I call the can-can variation. On an exhale, you're going to drop the knee towards center, feeling a little stretch in the outer leg. Inhale it open. Bring the other one in. Good. Let's alternate slowly. What we're doing is warming up this outer band of tissue, also activating the muscle on the inside to bring the knee inward. Keep exhaling closed, inhaling open. One more for each side. Good. Settle back and rest. Then we'll engage both sides simultaneously. Lengthen on the inhale. Draw both knees in on the exhale. Open and close. Good. We'll do 8 of these. Stay tall. Do you feel a difference in one set of muscles to the other? And how about the knee and hip? 2 more. Good. Settle back. Let's review. We did front to back tipping. We'll do 4 of these. We'll do 4 sways, with or without the elbows. Good. Do 2 circles in each direction. And then we'll do some can-can. Good. Settle for a moment, and then we'll plan to turn sideways and do some runner stretch, some hip flexor opening and closing, and then some fire hydrant pose. Let's turn sideways to the right. Make sure that you're keeping the right leg on the chair, anchoring the right foot down. Left leg is on the side. Let's sit up. If you have a chair arm, hold that. You can hold the back of the chair, the underside of the chair, but make sure you're safe. Then let's sit up tall. Let's inhale and lengthen the spine, and exhale, turn the toes under, drop the left knee and thigh down, sit up into runner's stretch. Just breathe here and stay here for a few moments. One more breath here. Then let's inhale and lengthen the spine, and exhale, drag the foot forward. Then inhale, let's drag the foot back, turn the toes so that the sole of the foot points upward, stretching the front of the ankle. Then exhale, bring it back. Let's do 8 of those. Inhale it open, lengthen the spine. If you need to make an adjustment and sit up higher with another pillow, please do so. It's good to change where you do this in the house so that you don't wear out the floor. It's important to sit up tall. And do you notice any tension in the ankle area when you do this? Notice my shoulders are staying forward of my hips. One more. Settle. Make any adjustments you need to be more safe and stable. Let's keep that right leg grounded down. Sit up tall. Then on the exhale, we're going to lift the left knee upward. So we'll inhale, tall body, exhale, left knee up. Inhale, open, exhale, close. So let's do 8 of these. Keep sitting up, anchoring your body, doing whatever you need to be safe. Keep breathing. I know I haven't been looking, but I know you're doing. Good. Settle. Swivel around. Hello again. Settle for a moment. Let's go through our motions, front to back with the pelvis. 4 of these. Side to side. 4 of these. Circles. 2 in each direction. Good. Can. 4 of these. All right. Let's go to the other side. Sit up. Drag the foot back. Come into runner's stretch. Sit up tall and breathe. Notice the turned under toes and how they feel compared to the other leg. Good. Then on the inhale, let's extend the spine. And exhale, bring the foot forward. Then inhale, sole of the foot up, stretch the front of the ankle. Exhale, return it. Notice your stability on this side. Let's do 8 of these. Keep breathing, staying tall. 2 more. Wonderful. Come back to settled. Anchor your body. Exhale. And then lift the right knee. Inhale, open. Keep breathing. Stay tall. 2 more. Good. Settle. Swivel back towards center. Let's go through our little movements. Front to back. Side to side. Circular. Can. And then we'll turn sideways again for our fire hydrant. Turn to the right. Sit up tall. What we'll do is we're going to sit up, press the right leg down, take a breath, and exhale, bring the left knee up. Then on the inhale, we'll open towards you, away from the body. Exhale, back. Open, close. Stay tall. Try to have the shoulders just slightly in front of the hips. We'll do 8 of these as our first set. Keep breathing. 1 more. Good. Settle. Rest here for a moment. We'll do another set of 8. Press the right foot down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, left knee up. Inhale, open. Keep breathing. Good. Finish that side. Settle. Sit up and swivel around. Hello again. Let's go to the other side. Check your cushion. And let's square up. Left foot draws down. Exhale, right knee up. Sit up tall. You're doing excellently. Do you feel a difference in this hip from the other? 2 more in this set. Good. Settle for a moment. How's that feel? 1 more set. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Stay tall. 1 more. Good. Settle and come back to center. Just about done. For this, we're going to do figure 4. If you were laying down on your back and you had this pose like this, then it may look like a figure 4. But in seated, it may not. Notice the slope of your thighs. That's important in this pose. We'd like to keep the hip flexors open. Then if you need a second pillow, feel free to find it. It could be helpful for sitting up. Or also, if you have an issue with your knees, you can place them in front of you and rest the foot like that. So find your truth in your pose. I'm going to use the 1 pillow. Let's sit up in our mountain. Let's bring the right ankle to the left knee and thigh. Take your left hand and hold the right ankle. Sit up and bring the elbow towards your ribs. Take the right hand and rest it on the right knee and thigh. With the inhale, press that left foot down and lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, just put gentle pressure on the right knee with the right hand. Stay tall. Let's take 8 breaths here. Lengthening the spine with every inhale, gently coaxing that knee down on the exhale. Keep breathing. Doing marvelously. Do you feel a stretch in the outer part of your right thigh? Your IT band goes from the back of your hip to the outside of your knee. Is that where you notice it? Keep breathing a couple more breaths. Beautiful. Shake it out. Stabilize. And then let's switch sides. Notice the difference from one side to the other. Make sure your foot is under the knee. Hold the ankle, elbows back. Lengthen up on the inhale. Gentle pressure on the knee to level it out on the exhale. If your leg goes straight across, you need not put much pressure on it. You don't have to put any at all. You're pretty loose already. But for some of us, we need a little more coaxing. Be gentle. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Wonderful. Shake it out. Notice how that felt? Let's do 1 more set on this side. The set is really about the breathing and holding the pose. Let's lengthen the spine upward. Can you sit a little taller? Drop the shoulder blades over the back ribs. Lift the belly and chest. Head is neutral. Smiles are evident. Two more breaths. Great. Release and shake it out. Sit up tall. Let's switch sides. Did that second set on that side feel a little different than the first? A little more range of movement as you sit up. Stay tall. Drop the shoulder blades and lift the chest. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Release and shake it out. Let's come up tall and go through our little review. Front to back, pelvic tip, side to side. Yeah, now I got it. Circle pattern. Can. Runner stretch. Dragging the foot back and forth. Knee lift. And then fire hydrant. Other side, runner stretch. Dragging back and forth. Knee lift. Fire hydrant. And then our figure fours. How's that feel? Ready for a walk or a nap? I welcome your feedback. Visit our website, youcallthisyoga.org, for other videos, articles, and class information. I look forward to sharing more time with you soon. Thank you for your trust. Namaste.